President Biden is now accusing Republicans of failing to help lower gas prices.
I'm fighting like hell to lower costs on things that you talk about around your kitchen table. Well, Republicans do nothing to obstruct our efforts to lower your gas taxes. I propose that. I've asked the Congress to eliminate the federal gas tax.
And while the president says he's lowering costs, a new federal report reveals Americans are saving just 5% of their paychecks after covering everyday living expenses. Wilbur Ross is the former Commerce Secretary under President Trump and joins me now. Good morning, Mr. Secretary. It is great to see you. What do you make of what the president said yesterday? Essentially, gas prices would be lower if not for those pesky Republicans.
Well, first of all, the only specific he gave was cutting back temporarily the federal tax. That doesn't amount to anything. It's a very few percentage points. But the guy who doesn't have the cash in his pockets to fill up his whole tank can't be fibbed to because he knows he's out of money. There's a real reason why the average American savings account dropped $9,000, and that's because they're having to dip into personal savings in order to meet everyday living expenses. So President Biden can talk about all the things he wants, but the guy who's running out of cash because inflation is more than eating up his pay, you can't fool him. An empty pocket tells the truth.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned the fact that people are dipping into their personal savings to pay their bills, because last month, President Biden said American families are doing great. Listen to this.
Since I took office, families are carrying less debt. Their average savings are up. America is in a stronger economic position today than just about any other country in the world.
But, Mr. Secretary, others say that we are heading towards a recession or we are already in one. How do you characterize the state of the economy today?
I think it's in a very, very perilous state because so many artificial factors were introduced in the pandemic policies. They overdid all kinds of spending, and we're now paying the price. My guess is we're in for stagflation at best and a combination of inflation and a recession at the worst. You pick and choose. Neither one is very attractive.
Well, a new Monmouth poll released this week paints a really grim picture of President Biden's America. 54% of Americans say the middle class has not benefited from President Biden's policies. 88% say the country is headed in the, quote, wrong track. And 1/3 of Americans say inflation is their biggest concern. If you saw a poll like that during your time as Commerce Secretary, what would you be telling the president to do?
Well, he's got to change his fundamental policies. His approach seems to be first try to blame someone else for the problems, and then second, invent little stories what he's doing to try to solve it and accusing the Democrats of bothering him. The reality is 40% of all the inflation is coming from fuel costs, and that started long before the Russian invasion. It started because the Democratic policy is anti-hydrocarbon, and you can't be anti-hydrocarbon and have low prices at the pump. It just doesn't work.
Former Commerce Secretary under President Trump, Wilbur Ross, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Glad to be on with you.
Absolutely.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.